Hello everybody and welcome back to episode 11 of StoneBlock 4. Guys, are we making progress at all? Of course we are. Don't be ridiculous. Don't be ridiculous. Our main goal, hold on, this light is bright, man. My light is bright in my face, is getting better power. Okay, we need more power, right? So I'm wondering, what's the best way to get uranite, right? Is there any chickens? Do chickens make raw uranite? Wow, okay. Uranium, is this possible? I don't know. I don't know. The real question is, what do they make? Uranium. Can this be used in power reactors? I'm actually not sure. But I think we need to do power anyways for our quest, so realistically, like, who are we getting, right? So we either need to do go to the nether ring, the end ring, or the maze vault. All are a lot of fun. But we do need an ender cell, a nitro ender cell, right? Yeah, which of course is going to take all these things. And how do we get all these things? I think we know, but I do... Obsidian seems to be something we kind of need to get a regenerative source of, so... I'm wondering if we can make that obsidian upgrade. Generates one... Okay, every 300 ticks it generates one obsidian. Okay, let's go to the shop then, huh? We should be able to afford that. We have quite a bit of cash that we're not really spending. So for the sake of... Who sells it? The Infernal sells it. We do have the Infernal, but I don't know... Okay, good. Nice. Sweet. Drawer generators is kind of sick. I've actually never played with that mod or even knew that that was a thing, to be completely honest with you, so... That's pretty cool. How are we doing on storage? Yeah, we're doing good. But I think if we just get a drawer and we put it in our little extra storage system we got here. Oops. Okay, one every 300 ticks? Is that really all we need? Oh yeah, look, there you go. It just makes obsidian. Wow. That seems low-key overpowered. But we'll take it. And let's just lock it with obsidian. And then we're good. And so we can even probably speed it up. Maybe? I don't know. That might not be able to be tick accelerated, but that's alright. I did say every 300 ticks, so it technically should be. So then we got a little obsidian. Let's just take it out and throw it back in so that it doesn't take up a spot. What did that just give us? Money, I assume. Like, so there's the dripping one, so that generates lava, and that generates water. Okay, low key, we should get these. I think this is just really free, but then we need fluid storage, don't we? But the question is, you can put this on a drawer, or you need a fluid drawer, I assume. So this is from the fabricator. And this one is from the Infernal. Okay, we don't quite have that yet, so... That's right, I think we'll wait on those, but... Like a fluid drawer, we could totally make. And then it just generate. That's crazy, guys. That's super helpful, because I was kind of thinking that we probably want water in the ME system. Just to make things easier, so we can, like, use the ME system to bring water into a machine that we'll need in the future, because you know, we always do. I'm assuming we always will, but we definitely need more power, huh? We need more, like, regenerative power, because we kind of just, like, or infinite power, I guess, because we kind of don't have that going on, but that's all right. Without further ado, let's work on this nitro cell. Enough dilly-dallying, okay? And so what do we need? We needed to heat up the world engine last episode if we figured out that bug. I kid you not, guys, that took me so long, it's not even funny. So this is going up, right? Barely, though. Is this gonna juice it? Okay, this is juicing it. That helps for sure. Hopefully we're not like running out of energy. We kind of are. We kind of are. Quick. Quick. We got buckets. We got buckets in our inventory. Run. We need more of that polymorphic fluid. Let's see. I think we need some of this. And then we need a bucket. Quick, guys, quick. This is such a scuffed system, guys. I know. Don't worry about leaving a comment that it's scuffed, because I know it is. I know we're chopped and scuffed. Wow, this bag, though. You know what I mean? Okay, back to generating some FE. That'll at least help us. That'll at least help us. I know you guys are yelling at me about how stupid that is. I know it's stupid, guys. Come on. I never claimed to be good at Minecraft mods, okay? I just know about them. Oh, our melon grew as well. It's kind of sweet. Because that'll actually let us get... Okay, we can eat this piece of chicken, too. Get that out of our inventory. That should get us the feed upgrade. Because, what do we need? We needed this melon. And then we can toss that in there, and that in there. Okay, so now we don't have to manually eat anymore. Isn't that helpful, guys? It sure is. It sure is. I would honestly love to automate that. We totally could with some like a block breaker is going to allow us to automate just dire things, because we can get a block breaker and a block placer, right? And that's going to actually allow us to do these things. So maybe I'm going to mess around with that. Simple fluid placer, advanced fluid placer. Is there no block placer in just dire things, or maybe he wants us to use advanced fluid placer? Yeah, simple block placer. Okay, I'm just tripping, I guess. Maybe your lobbies are harder. I don't know why that stuck in my head, guys. I apologize. Dispenser into... So the advanced block breaker we cannot make right now. Or we cannot... Yeah, we can't make the advanced. But we need ferrocore, of course we do. Just gonna take a couple iron blocks. Look at that, guys. This is the best thing to ever come into existence ever, I think. Are you kidding me? That's so amazing. The fact it can speed up anything is like... Wow. Whoever made that is just the GOAT. Conduit binder. Okay, we got more conduit binder in case we need. It's like you don't even gotta, you know what I mean? You just do that. Block placer. Simple block placer. And then, if we head down, let's just take one of these. Dump that into there. Okay. We should also check the world engine. It might be done. It kind of looks like 106 is like, does this go slow? Is this going up or down, dude? Do we need like multiple resistive heaters? I don't know. We might just be doing that completely wrong. I really don't know. But that's a problem for a little bit later. For now, we're just working through this, in which I would love to have something. So a simple block breaker, right, would be like this. And so, do you need to power it? I don't know. Maybe you need the advanced one. Not the quantum goat. I'm sick of that guy. Oh, he gave me flux dust. Never mind, I'm not sick of him. So let's grab an iron block real quick and test this. So that'll place, right? And then he'll just need a pickaxe. So let's make him a pickaxe really quick. Just a diamond pickaxe is good. We do have an absorption hopper. Can we make import buses? Okay, we can actually. That's pretty nice. Because we could just make a chest. We could high key do something like this, and then an import bus into the vacuum hopper, which down item show area. Okay. And then let's go back one. Yeah, I mean, that should be good, right? We could do 2 up, no? Oh, this is, yeah. That would be good, right? So we get the nether wart, place on this. So here, so that's just going to break the iron, though, correct? And then that'll get put into there. So do we need the advanced block breaker in order to tell it to not break iron blocks? This is very interesting detective work we got going on. Oh, we got capacity and acceleration cards. Okay. So putting the iron block in there, right? Let's get a nether wart to activate this thing. Right, so that's in here. It's just gonna get broken, right? And then instantly taken. So, like, we could do some old-fashioned redstone, but I wonder... Detector. Is there like a block detector? Mob detector. This is definitely like if we just had advanced block breakers, this wouldn't be a problem. But to get Celestial Gem, we do need Shadow Pulse. Goo. Or Void Shimmer, which is Skulk and Echo Shards. So I guess we could get Skulk and Echo Shards, right? Because we just need Silk Touch and to go to where the warden's at. So the thing is, we could do like an observer action, right? And then have an observer here and pulse. But then it's not gonna change into it. Like it's gonna pulse twice. Let's stop showing this area. Yeah, it just breaks the block. Okay. Okay, I think we just gotta wait for the advanced block breaker. Which we'll have to go to the warden thing, because that'll definitely help. It allows us to do multiple things, because I guess you can't. Down, ignored, yeah, because I guess you can't filter it. Like, a filter would be really helpful. Upgrades, stuff like this, helpful. Machine settings copier, that's kind of nice. Experience holder. Energy transmitter. Yeah, so maybe void shimmer goo is like something we should totally get. Which we definitely should be able to get very soon. We honestly could get it now if we wanted to go to where the warden's at. You have a chance to run into an ancient city, right? So we just need an ancient city. Let's just toss those in there for now. Which, if we take our explorer's compass, which, did we never make one of these? We never made an explorer's compass? Huh. I guess not. Well, let's make one of these. A compass, 4 ferrocore, and 3 amethyst dust. Or 2 amethyst dust and a compass, which is very easy to make. Let's go to the world engine. Is this even working? Oh, it's just dissipating heat. Okay, I see to have fixed it. Guys, you might have been yelling at the screen and be like, why are you bugging so hard? Basically, I didn't realize that you can actually increase the FE per tick on this. Oh, well, now we used all our energy. Okay, so the energy problem's a different issue, but I didn't realize that you can set the FE to tick to be more so that we can actually transfer it all. Which makes total sense. But, okay, we got the explorer's compass at least. But we now just need more power, of course. Which we could potentially automate. I wonder, does a pump? I wonder if you can filter energy speed. We're doing quite a few of those, huh? Got a lot of those. I ought to just come in here and just be like, okay, sand chicken gets max. Normal chicken. Lava chicken. Stone essence is what you get from this? Okay. That's actually very interesting and probably really useful. Glowstone chicken wouldn't be bad. Water chicken works. Gravel chicken. Feather chicken. Gray chicken. It's a lot of sand. Iron chicken is actually what we need to be using for sure. Okay, that just makes straight iron ingots too. That's quite nice. What is this guy upgrading to? We got this guy upgrade. We definitely need iron chicken. So we got the explorer's compass at least. So we can get the void shimmer as we attempt to get more power. That is very good to know, though. Ain't it, y'all? Ain't it, y'all? That is what we need the most, okay? Is just... is just more power, because I guess you could set the RF tick to be higher. News to me. I'll be honest, I never used a resistive heater from Mechanism. I'll be completely honest. What's it called? It's the catalyst, yeah. Polymorphic catalyst. And this will let us let's get a couple more of those while we're waiting. That'll let us do this. You know, we should have just grabbed the tank. Probably what we should have just grabbed. Just to make our life easier. I say as I make everything just so much harder than it needs to be. As I said. Oh. Well, you guys know I'm a fraud. I am an A-grade fraud when it comes to a creature approaches. Quantum Goat. Buddy, you better not hit me. Instead, you better give me something good. Dimensional Shard Gem. Okay, that might be good. Okay, let's just make a little more. I didn't know I had to produce 6,000 RF a tick, guys. I apologize. I didn't know that was in the quota for something like this, to be completely honest with you. I just didn't. And we used all of our grains of time. Isn't that so awesome? Isn't that so cool? As I put away my buckets that I literally need. Come on, just turn. Just turn so I can get away from this. So that's a crazy sound. But we got fluid tank full of the liquid, which is going to pump into here. And hopefully be enough to power what we need to power. Let's just stockpile energy for now. I guess that goes to show our energy production is very, very bad. It's actually atrocious, to be completely honest with you. I do wonder, do we have, so, like a heat generator? So, like, we could make a heat generator. And place it here. And then get buckets of lava. Okay, you can waterlog it actually. So max output is 408, but it's producing 20 FE a tick. That's kind of horrible. Let's see. Where's my configurator? Okay. So this says 1.1 million FE, and it is burning quite a bit. We could tick accelerate that to then go to the world engine. Okay, so I mean it's going up. We need what, 450 Celsius? It is sucking the power. But it's going up. We could get there. We can get there. I just want this. I need this energizing orb so that I can make the better power stuff, like, to be honest with you. It's really all I wanted. Like, I guess we can move into something better like that. Like, but the thing is, if you want to make one of these, right, we need thermoplates. Okay, we could, I guess you don't need the energizing orb to make stuff like that, huh? That's not bad. Come on. Get there. Get there. Get there. It's losing all its power. Get there. Get there. No way. It didn't get there, did it? Guys, I just wanted that so bad. I just wanted to skip a step. This is why you don't skip steps, everybody. This is exactly why you don't skip steps. Oh well. A lot of learning going on, huh? Do you guys think I'm a fraud? Be honest. I'm trying to be as smart as Direwolf 20 and I'm just kind of failing. But that's okay. That's how it goes. You live and you learn, don't you? So something like this thermo, right? Like if we wanted a starter, so this generates 20 FE a tick, basic, Niotic, nitro. Like, I'm wondering at what point you need the orb, but I guess if we don't even have that, like, we're tripping. The front face with the big square on it. Okay. So can we use... Okay, we need biofuel, which we need to crush. Can we crush the seeds? Is the real question. Chicken seeds, because we're already producing that, so that would be really nice if we didn't have to do that. But I guess not. We have kelp, we have moss blocks. There's a lot of options there. Uses the temperature difference between the blocks on either side to generate LV power. This means they need to place one cold and one hot opposite the block. Okay, that's interesting. You buy it from the shop. Interesting. Magmators. Okay. So this generates 10 FE a tick. Like, that's horrible. 40, 50, like 100. Endogenic generator is one of the most complicated energy generators that doesn't require a degree in nuclear. These generators extract power from ender pearls by throwing the pearls between each other, targeted via smart and canceling teleportation effect. What? That's insane. "36 reactor blocks in your inventory. Right-clicking to place down all melee building around the world. Uranite is made in the engineering order, which requires the heat. Right, so we need that. Water is not a good enough coolant. You'll see which coolants you need by hitting U. Okay, interesting. Interesting. So I guess Oratech is maybe the way to go. Like, maybe we should do this Oratech. I'm really debating here. What to do. I think first we should go to the world engine. Yeah, see, it's just not even working. So that'll stop taking power, right? 1 FE, 2 FE. Okay, that should have turned it off at least. I think. See, we're not even getting rewards. Am I tripping? I'm tripping. I think. We have more. Where'd the buckets go? Dang it. We have more catalysts. I just really wanted that to work, but I suppose maybe if we're not farming up like nether warts, it's not gonna work anyways. What is this? Oh, give us an observer. Wow, that's kind of nice. Guess we'll take the observer. Can't really be that mad. I know we can buy these guys from the shop, right? Which will make our life a little easier. But the energizing orb from 350. We really needed 350, guys. We were so close. This is such a fail. We are absolutely failing. So we got to just put that off for now, I think, is really what we need to do. I think maybe just getting our resources sorted out as far as chickens go. Now, we can pipe these to the chickens directly, right? And then we can pipe out of the chickens. I think there's actually a block that just takes them all out. Yeah, roost collector. So if we make a roost collector, I think that takes all the blocks out of it. And we should have the materials to make that pretty easily. So I think this just takes... And then if we make a roost feeder while we're at it... dang, that takes a lot of redstone. Good thing we got a redstone chicken. Then we get wireless chickens, right? And in this sense... okay. 10 nearby roosts, which is... not true, because there's more? Okay. Will this collect from all of them is the real question. Wow, it will. Wow, that is super easy, isn't it? That is absolutely fantastic. So I'm thinking with the wireless... Does that store all the items too? Wow, it really does. I'm thinking we just push this wall back slightly. Do we have the hammer on us? Not the OG hammer, but I guess we can use destruction gadget to just do something like this. Okay, that went slightly too far. Why don't I just carry cobblestone on me? Will I ever learn? We do have quite a bit of cobblestone. But the roost feeder, like, we could straight up just put here. And then we're like, config. Just do 20. Get all these roosts, right? And then that'll allow us to go directly to all these chickens, in which we will collect them here. And then pipe them back into a drawer. Pipe into a drawer system. Do I have any item pipes? Alright, let's get some item pipes. So what we need for this is some item pipes, which we have some. We'll just continue to use these opaque ones. They seem to be good enough. Was that all of our... Oh, that was nickel. Okay. And then we need... maybe a bunch more chicken coops. Let's just make a ton, huh? Let's just go crazy with it. 7 more. Good enough. And then we need a storage controller. We're just gonna make another one of these. You would make this weirdly hard for no reason. For real? You like want me to buy it from the shop or something? And for that, we're gonna need a bunch of drawers anyways, so I hate that, like, it's like oak drawer, yeah. Just mad annoying, to be honest. Mad annoying. And then, honestly, I don't know why I didn't do this from the start. But we can high key take this down here. And just continue to do this jank thing with the... Okay, can this quantum goat chill? He gave me an obsidian. Too bad we straight up don't need that. Okay. And then him with the axe, we'll just continue to do it, right? And then that also means we can remove... Yeah, see, like, he already has 2K. Like, we could totally... Let's get the linking and the configuration. So let's, like, remove that and then lock it up with nothing right now. And then link that. And then we should be able to make void upgrade. Should be very easy, actually. Let's make 2 of those. And then a copper upgrade. Just from chests. Like, let's just make a crap ton of chests, because when do we not need chests? Like, let's be honest here. I'll just make a couple of these. And then we can claim some quests, give some money. And then definitely, like, upgrade this. And like, I don't know if we're gonna need to upgrade these things exactly, because they can store 512 blocks of stuff. Like, this'll be good to void upgrade, and I guess this has no issue. doing something like that. I mean, that's going to give 4.11k, so that's quite a bit. And now this can hold 16k, which is quite nice. We'll just sort of do this because we can. Like, we do have a sand chicken. But as far as, like, sand, right? We don't need 16,000 sand, exactly. So we'll just use the void upgrade for those things. Because, like, it's cool to have a million items in this, but, like, come on, we know we don't need that. Okay, I just did that by mistake. I did kind of want to do that really quick, just to clear out the... clear out that stuff. Not sure why I had those. And then so for the storage controller that we need. Okay, can I spell? We need steel plates, right? Which steel is just... Is there a better way to automate steel? Like, is there steel chicken? I'm genuinely wondering. There's gotta be a steel chicken, right? Dang. Okay, well, let's just crush up that and get iron while we're at it. That will let us get paper at least. And then if we toss that there with... How have we run out of power, dude? Oh, is this even extracting? Where's our configurator? Or is it just taking too much power? Because I feel like we should have enough power to do something like that. I guess maybe not. It just takes a lot. That's fair enough. It takes a lot. It takes a lot. Simple generator. Let's just make another one of these, huh? Of course, it's smelting smooth stone. Our power issue is just severe. If we should have a lot of lava eggs. Okay, maybe we're back to normal for now. What, we need 4 steel plates. Throw those back in there. Wish I was like you. But the question is, so how far does this go? I'm wondering if we should just like condense this and like move these guys. So obviously we have it over here, right? But we could put it down here and just separate our chickens, and this will allow us to get the storage bus, because we don't have access to another storage bus, right? Storage bus. Because we need the Fortron infused blocks before we get another one. So we could, I'm wondering, storage controller. See, we totally could, because if we have this here, we're not going to configure that yet. But it would be good to. Does the range reach here? Dang, that's the edge of it. Okay, so let's put it on the other edge then. Let's just put it over here. And just do something like this. And then I think you can have max in here. I'm actually just going to indent it into the wall so it looks a little better. But that allows us to just automate our chickens just to get our resources, you know, set. So things like lava egg, stone essence, and feathers. Okay, looks like those are actually not included. Which is kind of criminal. But it's whatever. Lava eggs. So that will get all those roosts. That's kind of crazy how far that goes. So sand is definitely a big one that we're gonna get. Looks like we won't need that other controller after all. We'll keep these going. These are locked, aren't they? So the auto feeder, right, we should be able to just, so we have this buffer. Just for coolness sake, we'll do this. But that'll feed all of these guys, right? Okay, it's stockpiling. Yeah, get round robin mode on. Let's also make sure we just have the chickens that we really want in here, because I don't know if I'm gonna need a gray. I just don't know if it's worth to have gray chicken in there. Regular chicken's fine. Water, glowstone's definitely good. Feather chicken is good. Flint is good. Iron chicken, sand chicken, bone chicken. Nether quartz chicken will get his spot back. Slightly confused. Why is this? It should get all the roosts, no? Am I tripping? Why is it not going to all of them? Okay, it doesn't say nothing about that. Let's go to generating resources. Wireless chickens, right? Allows you to filter which seeds can be fed to which roost by dragging a seed item from your inventory or JI to the right filler slot of each roost within the feeder's interface. The roost feeder and roost collector can deliver seeds. This range can be configured, right? The roost feeder allows you to filter which seeds can be fed which roost by dragging a seed item from your inventory or JEI. Oh, okay, I see. For either block to function, you must select a roost to collect resources from by clicking on the left and show X. Renaming the roost will display their names on these faces. So maybe I have to do this. They're all tier 3, so like they should... They're all tier 3 or lower, so they should be... Okay, that worked. Okay. Well, that definitely worked. Now, if we go down here... Just want to make sure we have everything set up. So, like, eggs... Definitely... Oh, the thing is that we're going to need to put void upgrades in all of these, because it's a different... But it's pumping into the storage, so yeah, so we'll definitely need void upgrades on all those things. Nether quartz has its own. Flint will need its own. Gravel has its own. Bones? Okay, what do you want for bones, for sure. And then we'll need to just make... Guys, it's all coming full circle, like... For real, because we made a ton of these. Or we made the obsidian generator so that we could do this. And that is absolutely sweet. Okay, so let's do this. We actually have a crazy backlog, so I'm gonna try to deplete that slightly. Okay, Flint has nowhere to go. Oops. Glowstone. Okay, good point. Just gonna go ahead and add void upgrades to all these. That should allow us... This should be quicker than we're producing, but we're... Truthfully, we are just backlogged severely. I hope, at least. I hope. Water eggs will get their own. Okay. Gray chicken. Okay. Let's look. Let's look at our spoils, everybody. We've got quite the stuff, huh? It should all be good, because we got our lava eggs. We got... everything absolutely cooking, which is great for us to get a few more roosts, because we can start... Let's move this breeder over here. It's got all this stuff. Wow, so it's actually out. Are we... Okay, we are producing enough, though? Single... Okay, round... Yeah, let's get round robin on, so we just get full. Let's just do half. Let's enable those. Okay, so clearly we're just not actually producing enough. They have enough water and energy. They're just not actually... So we could put bone meal in there, which should make it go quicker. Which we have a ton of bones. I don't know if this is optimal or if a create setup would be better. But that'll put fertilizer in there. It should help. At least. So that just instantly goes in. Yeah, so let's do single maybe. I don't know. So that we can kind of space it out to an extent. I don't know. Just so that it's not like we're not just having a ton of the same stuff. But like, can we make like a copper chicken is the real question. So that's just yellow and brown. And brown is going to be something, but we need yellow and brown. So we need brown dye, which is gotten from cocoa seeds. Okay, I think we have cocoa seeds in here. We have 3. Let's take these dyes and throw them in. We got all this stuff that we kind of need to move over, because the system is jank as heck, but... What are you gonna do, you know? What are you gonna do? Make something that actually works? Can we make jungle wood? Is that like something we can make? If we get wood essence. Instead, we take a jungle sapling, which we should totally have. No way. We don't have any jungle saplings? Are you serious? That's absolutely crazy. So how do we get an oak chicken? Green and brown. Okay, so brown seems to be very important. I think we just roll our dice here. No way, we got it. Let's go. Let's go. We actually got it with the 1 cocoa bean. Okay, awesome. Now, like, what does a nickel chicken require? Green and bone. Okay, so... Oops. Sorry, I'll just click the wrong button. So, green dye. Do we have yellow dye? Quickly am I realizing that, oh, maybe I should have... Maybe I should have gotten yellow dye. So that's going to produce a ton of yellow dye. Get some brown dye in there, sure. We might as well get some red and white. Might as well. And then, where's the breeder? Here's the breeder. Let's get the yellow and brown. Should make the copper, I think, or something. Okay, so red, brown, that. Okay, so probably... Probably not super needed. I don't know if we need a drawer for these. because we can kind of just make green dye through that. I guess we probably need a blue chicken too. Oh, we got lapis. Dang. If we just get like a stack of blue dye and then just make like a blue chicken. Okay. We got 2 blue chickens. Where's our chicken grabber at? Oh, I see it. I'm bugging. Yoink. Yoink. Just get some blue chickens while we're here, because we're probably going to need them. And then the blue dye and the yellow dye in order to make 12 green eggs. Green chickens. So we got chickens, huh? Chickens galore. Okay, nice. We made a copper chicken. So something like a nickel chicken is gonna be green and bone. Not too green. Do we have an extra bone chicken? Yeah. That'll make that. So then we get copper going. Look at that. Infinite copper is being made. These are producing, so I mean, they're producing. We might want to upgrade this or just find a better way. It's definitely not like the best strategy, but we got all the dye chickens. Oh, and we'll put the bone chicken back. How much of this? It's kind of annoying that you have to set it to this. Like, I'm wondering, can we... Oh, wait, you can just name it. Bone. And then you could just, like, name this one. Sand. Okay. That helps, because if you go back into this config and you're like, oh, what's what? Then you should be able to see... Oh. Did they save? Bone. The names just didn't save. Sand. Then if you go back into this, it should say... Yeah, sand, so then you can actually set the right seeds for it. And then bada bing, bada boom. So what I think I don't think I have nickel, do I? So once nickel starts getting made, I'll have to put that in a compacting drawer or something. In which we might as well make more. Guess we're smelting regular cobblestone too. Two more compacting drawers. Finally finish that. And then we can configure these sort of later. And link them there. Okay, so this is all linked. Okay, nice. Okay, so that's pretty solid. This episode, did we get a lot done? I don't know. You guys decide. But I appreciate you all, as always, for tuning in. I promise we're going to get a better power system. I just wanted materials, okay, and I just need better power. Maybe just leave in the comments, like, what power you'd like to see me make. You know what I mean? Like, we have a lot of options here, for sure. Like, getting these Vexes, like, Spectre Coils would be cool, but there's a lot of options, okay? And maybe if you guys just wanted to, like, let me know, like, if we want to do lava with Oratech or even a biogenerator, to which we just need, like, this. I mean, this makes 64 RF a tick. Like, that's not even bad. We just don't have a lot of nickel, so we just have to grind the nickel chicken, probably. Right, we have actually 0 nickel at all, which is kind of crazy. Because... oh, I need to add those guys. That makes sense. Because that guy's not configured. He's not configured to the collector. Because this guy needs to do that, and then we need to do nickel up here. Wait. Gosh darn it. We need to do nickel down there and lock it in place, and then we have nickel, and then we can make an Oratech generator. With a furnace and magnetic copper. Of course, we need copper wires. Yeah, let's just make 10, huh? Let's just make 10. And then that makes a generator. Okay, guys, we got so sidetracked. At least that makes 2 magnetic and then a basic generator. But what does this take? Like, the basic generator just takes... or it uses RF. Correct? We get a few more basic universal cables to extend our Oratech. And then what? This can take lava eggs? And then it generates? Oh, it looks pretty cool, don't it? Yeah, so we know how basic generators work. I don't even know why I was acting like I don't know how that works, because I've already used that before, but I digress. Sorted up. So then this guy's also producing RF a tick. Just chill. Which we basically just made a bunch of different generators. But this will let us upgrade a different way, which is kind of cool. Why can I not find my configurator? Oh, because it's in my inventory. So that's chill. All right, but thank you so much for watching. We're slowly making progress, but we're working on it. We're working on it. As always, take care. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And until next time, have a good one.